Welcome back. We are in the heart of award show season with just 11 days till the biggest night in Hollywood, the Oscars.
And if you're gathering with friends to watch the big show, you'll need some stellar snacks to make it a red carpet event. And lucky for us, culinary expert Colin Asuncion is here with some really tasty treats to help you host the ultimate award show party at home. Welcome,
Thank you for having me. It's so great to be here.
Excited. Hey, first of all, what should we keep in mind? Like, is there a secret sort of recipe or trick when we're thinking about what kind of snacks make for a good night like that?
So the key word is elevated.
Ooh.
So you want to really elevate everything you're serving to your guests. So add that decorative element, use those premium ingredients to really give your food that wow factor. And then also, you want it to be easy to eat. So handheld things, or something that only requires one utensil. That really makes it easy for your guests to enjoy themselves.
Those are hot tips.
Hot tips. I love that. Okay, so let's get to the food because it all looks incredible. And I think it's starting with like what would be a staple of any viewing party, and that is popcorn. But you're not talking about your basic butter and salt kind of recipe, right?
That's right. Butter and salt is great for the movie theater, but we need some super sexy flavors for our super sexy party. Am I right, ladies? You know I'm right. Yeah, so we brought some different variations today. So I brought a cookies and cream variation. So I popped some popcorn. So drizzle some melted white chocolate on top and then crush some chocolate sandwich cookies for a little sweet experience. And then we also have a Cajun one. So I used Cajun seasoning and then some salt and sugar. So that's a key point. When you're doing your own popcorn seasoning, always add a little bit of sugar to balance your flavors. So that's my hot tip of the day.
I didn't know how I'd feel. Salty sweet, obviously, but I wasn't too sure about the cookie one. I love it.
It's good, right?
But this one, what did you say, Cajun?
Cajun,
It's
Cajun
so
seasoning.
good.
Oh,
But
good.
there's also something that happens when I have these two options in front of me. I think I'm not gonna go for the sweet one, I'm just gonna go for the savory, but then I go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
100%. That's right. And we're gonna light our mouths on fire with one more flavor that we're gonna make right here. So Cynthia, I'm gonna ask for your help.
Okay.
So you have a jar of popcorn in front of you.
Okay,
So unscrew that lid, and then I have some ingredients in front of you to just literally just throw in the jar.
Okay, what are we putting in here?
We have some grated Parmesan cheese.
The
So
whole thing?
as much as you like. Honestly, if you like very cheesy, you can do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What else?
And then we have grated lemon zest, fresh lemon.
I love where you're going with
right?
this.
Lemon Parmesan, love that.
I don't know.
combo.
Okay,
And
what-
then a little bit of dried parsley.
So just a little bit, or put it
I'd
in?
say just, honestly, it's just for color.
Okay, it's just for, okay, all right. Well, it
Just
all went in
keeping
there.
it real with you
okay,
guys.
So, and I don't have any butter or anything
No
like that.
butter,
This
and
is
just
dry?
shake, totally dry, and then shake that as much as possible.
Okay.
Shake it like you're a backup singer with a maraca. Yeah, work.
Okay, all right, fine.
And then that's it. So it's as simple as that, and you can play with lots of different flavor combos to customize your own popcorn.
Oh, it's cheesy.
Yeah?
Good.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry about that.
You're into it? Me.
Yes, you.
Like a light bulb.
I see you. I see you. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm so glad you like it.
Oh, this is really great day today. Next up, we have a swanky soiree. You can't have a swanky soiree without some fancy bites, but we want to keep it simple. So what do you recommend?
So I always go for puff pastry hors d'oeuvres, and because they're so simple, easy to eat, easy to make, so you can grab them from the grocery store in the freezer section, or you can make your own, which is what we did today, obviously. So you take some store-bought puff pastry, still having one store-bought element, and then throwing different ingredients and inclusions in, pop it in the oven, and then you have a totally customized little hors d'oeuvre.
Okay, so they're not exactly piggies in a blanket, but they're pretty close. There are lots of weird things in a blanket, so talk about them. Talk about what they are.
These are my weird things in a blanket. I love that.
God, that sounds like a good movie.
I'm a weird thing in a blanket
Yeah.
sometimes. So we start with brie and cherry preserves.
That's whatever.
That's the one back over
that's
here.
Okay.
And then we have prosciutto and provolone in the
Ooh,
little
I'll go
sort of
with that one.
tarts. And then we have apple cheddar. So yeah, have a bite. I hope you love it. And it's as simple as taking store-bought puff pastry, rolling it out, and then adding anything you like, and then adding a little egg wash, popping it in the oven at 400, and then you're all set.
That's what I love about store-bought puff pastries. Like, sky's the limit.
Yeah,
Gonna have
exactly.
So much fun.
Yeah.
What do you use? Leftovers. Go ahead.
So good. Okay,
100%.
next up, you want us to do a signature drink to make this party pop. So
Yes.
what did you come up with?
So I've come up with a lychee green tea mocktail because lychee is one of my absolute favorite flavors.
Oh, I
so I'm
love
gonna make one for you right here. So we start with a little lychee nectar. If you can't find lychee nectar in the grocery store, you can just take canned lychee and use the syrup that's inside.
Okay.
So Yeah, and then that's a little bit sweeter, so that's just something to take note of. And then we have some iced green tea. And what I love about adding green tea is you got a little bit of caffeine because the Oscars are so long that you need something to like keep you awake, honestly. And then just a little splash of club soda. So this will keep you going all night long. Have a few of these, and if you want to make it boozy, you could add vodka or replace the club soda with champagne.
Oh, that's a nice idea.
And then we garnish with a lychee
let's try
fruit.
this.
So
Let's
these are
try
for
this.
you.
Cheers, thank
Cheers
you.
to
For making
you.
this.
Oh my God, my pleasure.
Cheers.
I'm gonna have one too, actually.
Okay, we're gonna try this.
Cheers, my friend.
That is delightful, delightful.
Okay,
But
amazing.
I need to get to this cake because I've been staring at it.
Let's do it.
Tell me everything about it, and then when can I try it?
So I wanted to inject more popcorn into the menu because we are watching the Oscars, we're watching some movies. So this is a caramel corn cake. So it's a cornbread cake base, and then a salted caramel frosting and drizzled salted caramel in between the layers. And it's just, I love this cake. I love eating it, I love making it, and I hope you love eating it too.
It's gorgeous.
Well, I'll simply have to test it to
That is
try
for
it.
you,
Oh my
100%.
gosh. Oh, here we
see
go.
what we
She
And
passed
there
it
you
along.
go. Please
on.
enjoy.
Goodness.
And what's great about this is if you wanted to take a shortcut, you could actually use boxed cornbread mix and just add a little extra sugar, and then you could use that for the cake.
This is so good, like a cornbread muffin mixed with like popcorn delight.
I never
Anyway,
thought
so
about
good.
using the cornbread.
So good.
A new twist on popcorn.
Colin, we have like less than a minute left, but we really
Okay.
want to get to this last treat, which involves chocolate, which I feel like we're all going to be behind that.
Yes,
Tell
that's
us what
right.
you bring.
So we're gonna do this really quickly. So Jess, I would ask you to put some gloves on
Yes.
because you're gonna make one right now. We're hand rolling some truffles.
Super
so
quick.
I've prepared some ganache for you here, which is just chocolate cream and a little bit of butter.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna ask you to, and I'll help you out here, just since we don't have a lot of time. We're scooping out.
We're scooping.
And then we're gonna put that on our hands and roll it into a ball.
Look at her.
And then,
Delicious! Oh, I love it. And then you
And then
just
you dip it in the.
Dip.
It got a little warm in studio, my
this
friend.
doesn't say chic, I don't know what does.
So please enjoy. These are the ones that are not smeared on our gloves. Woo! Live television.
I'm never
See,
gonna
this is actually fun. If you were at a party,
Yes,
if I were at a party and
exactly.
this happened, I would say, invite me back tomorrow night.
100%.
This is great.
Yeah, and we
These
brought
are
gloves
so good,
too.
Colin. Thank you
You're
so
so
much
welcome.
for your humor.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.